Jonathan Taub. I'm the chef and owner of Bub and Pops in Washington, D.C. I opened this restaurant with my mother and my stepfather, and we wanted to pay homage to my grandparents who had a corner store in West Philly, and we also wanted to pay homage to all the sandwiches that I grew up eating in Philadelphia. Today, we're gonna make homemade butter. All we need is heavy whipping cream and kosher salt. There's 2 ingredients in it. You don't even have to use kosher salt. You could just use straight cream. And if you wanted to do anything else, like you could add sugar, you could add garlic and make any type of infused butter. But we're just gonna do a nice salted butter, okay? So I'm gonna start with 1 quart of heavy cream. And I'm gonna go, I like my salted butter salty, so I'm gonna go with 1 tablespoon of kosher salt, and that's it. All we have to do at this point is I have a paddle attachment on my mixer, and we're gonna start it on a low speed so it doesn't splash everywhere. But as we start to mix this, the fats are gonna separate from the liquids, and we're gonna be left with really, really delicious butter. So this takes about maybe like 10, 15 minutes, depending how fast you go. But you gotta be careful, because if you go too quick, it's gonna go everywhere. This is such a boring process, but once this happens, it's like, oh shit, like there's really butter in there? It's crazy. Wow. Cheers now? It's definitely whipped cream, look at that. This is like light whipped cream. This is what you wanna put on strawberries if there's sugar in it. And I love cheese, but something about cream and half, I don't know what it is. But when we used to go out to breakfast, I used to take little creamers and drink them at the table. That's how much I love dairy. So basically, we're gonna over whip it, which you don't want to do for desserts most of the time. We're gonna whip it till it breaks. I never get tired of making this. There's like certain things in the kitchen, he's like, you know, just zoning out and shit. It's crazy. I can see the color starting to change now. It's like white and fluffy up top, and if you look down low, it's starting to look like almost like a creme anglaise, like a custard. It's gonna completely separate. You're not gonna believe what happens. All right, I'm gonna scrape these sides down. The cool thing about this is, like, if you have one of these machines, you can just put this on low speed and walk away. In 20 minutes, this is ready. I'm telling you, this butter's like nothing else. How did butter get invented now that I think about it, right? Like, who sat there and did that for hours? It's almost there. It's starting to clump up, then it's gonna separate. We're gonna start winding the speed down a little bit. All right, you looking there, you see how it's starting to, there you go. See that puddle of water? You see that? You see it? I'm putting it on low so you can really see it now. Now we got butter going. All right. So what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna give this 1 more scrape. I just wanna scrape these sides down. This looks really good, by the way. So looks like we're in luck here. Oh yeah, you see? You wanna get a close up? You can really see that. Sorry, look at that. You see the separation? One of my cooks in the kitchen, she didn't believe me it was gonna happen. She kept saying, oh, it's whipped cream, it's whipped cream. I was like, just wait, just wait, just wait. All right. So now I'm gonna strain all that liquid off. So basically now I wanna, at this point, we've already separated the butter, the solids. So we're just gonna remove a little bit more of the liquid, and I'm gonna do that with the paddle. Now you could actually, you could just take this and put it in cheesecloth or a strainer. Look at that, look at that. You see in there? Even if you just wanna eat this with bread or baste a steak in this, I mean, come on. This is ridiculous right here. All right, the chinois, I got a lot of it out. But we're gonna go back here. And we'll paddle this 1 more time. You see a little bit more liquid coming out? I'm gonna strain that again too. So maybe I'll do this for another minute or 2 minutes on a really slow speed, just to get the last of the liquid, then I strain it and then it's done. Then we have butter. That's it. And you can even whip it even more if you want to get it smoother, but it's fresh butter. This is all you need, bread and butter. What makes this butter different is, one, we made it, or I made it from scratch, or you'll make it from scratch. So anything you make by yourself is better because you get to put love into it. That's the number one reason. Number two, you can control the salt. You can do whatever you want with this butter. It's super versatile. You can, boil sun-dried tomatoes into it, whatever you want. So it's just a versatile recipe that goes really well. And what you buy in the market, you just, you can't find these possibilities. Possibilities are endless with this.